Bula everyone, my name is Lena Ho and I'm submitting this short video in support of my dad's nomination, Anthony Ho, for the personal honorary member of ITTF-Oceania. Thank you to the ITTF-Oceania Management Committee for this thoughtful proposition to honor my father's lifelong dedication to table tennis and the people of Oceania. To really understand how much table tennis meant to my dad, we need to go back to where it all began. My dad was born and raised in Suva, Fiji, to Chinese immigrant parents who had fled famine and war. They came to Fiji with almost nothing, just a hope for a better life. He was the second eldest of 7 children. They all lived crammed into a tiny 2-bedroom flat. He and his 6 siblings shared a single room. They did their homework at night by candlelight or a small gas lamp. Many nights he went to bed hungry. Life was hard, but it was full of love, resilience, and sacrifice. Table tennis changed his life for the better when he discovered it in high school, and it gave him hope for better opportunities, community, and fun. He started playing anywhere he could, at school, at home, with makeshift bats and tables, and that same scrappy, unstoppable love for the game would later become his tool to teach others when proper equipment wasn't readily available. As the eldest son, he carried big expectations, and he lived up to them. He won his first table tennis championship at just 16. He excelled academically, too. My grandmother worked tirelessly to save up enough to send him to Auckland University, but she could only afford 1 year. So my dad worked multiple jobs to pay for the rest. He graduated with a degree and a master's in accounting with honors. And he came home to Fiji, not just to start his firm, but to give back. Once his business was stable in 1990, he returned to table tennis, but now with a greater mission: to develop local talent, to give kids from poor or remote communities the same hope and purpose he once found in the game. I grew up inside this mission, every tournament, every fundraiser, every training session. And sometimes, I'll be honest, I resented how much time and energy the sport took from my dad. I wanted more of his time and attention. But then he would tell me stories of children left alone during school holidays because their parents had to work, of families struggling in poverty who he would quietly help pay for the child's education while helping them train in table tennis, hoping they might one day represent Fiji. That's when I began to see what he was doing wasn't just about sport. It was about giving people hope, about giving them a chance for a better quality of life. In many ways, I think he was healing his own childhood by helping others overcome theirs. Anthony lived a life filled with purpose, passion, and fun. He loved cooking for the Fiji team and all international officials, players who visited Fiji. He was proud to be Fijian, proud to show off our food, our warmth, our nature, our people, especially during the local and international events he helped organize. And his service extended beyond table tennis. At his accounting firm, he took on many pro bono audits for sports teams, nonprofits, helping them qualify for funding and grants. Service to others. That was the common thread in everything my father did. He believed in grassroots initiatives. If you can change even one life for the better, the ripple of that will go further than you'll ever know. Anthony Ho's legacy is not just written in medals or titles, although he did receive many of those later in his life. It lives in the lives he touched, the futures he helped shape, and the love he gave so freely, humbly, and without expectation. A man of quiet strength and compassion. Thank you for considering my dad Anthony for this honor. It would mean so much to all of us who carry his love, legacy, and spirit forward. Vinaka Vakalevu.